Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. Gonna do a Sunday morning ink blot. I have blue, yellow, green, and red. I'll drop and take a picture of what I dropped and then show you what came through, and we'll go from there. See you. All right, everybody, you should be able to see what I dropped and then what came through. Uh, this one's fun. I'm having trouble with my paper. It's bleeding through before I can fold it. But in this instance, it was needed, the ink there. So I normally don't talk like this, but this is a happy moment for I will call them two energetic beings or earth angels coming together here. Up here at the top, we can see in the red and the little heart there in the middle. Uh, I always personally wondered about that. You know, obviously it's going to be like a force to be reckoned with. It's a fated event. It's cosmic entanglement, beyond and beyond, and that ripple effect is so huge. But then I think to myself, a lot of spiritually or energetic beings here probably don't merge together much. Maybe they do. But if you think about it, in that space that they're in, they can normally generate everything on their own. They don't need that bond, or maybe they've gone through enough that they've built boundaries and they don't want anybody to disturb their peace. But deep down, maybe they do want it and they don't take the chance or the opportunity. But here, there is a merging. We can see that there's some resistance uh, on the left side with how that ink is not really fluent there. And that is coming through as this connection hasn't happened yet, but the person here on the left feels inadequate. They're aware of the other person and they want to make a move towards them, but they they don't feel like they bring enough to the table. Uh, Down here in the green, I kind of view these as like pickles. And when we think of that process of, in the brine fermenting to become a pickle from a cucumber, is really looking at our life experiences. And when we really reflect on that, if we're really honest with ourselves and open, we can look back in time and say, and look at now where we're at, and through healing and expanding and understanding and learning about ourselves, the world, others, the experience in general, we change, we transform, we go through a lot of deaths and rebirths, and through that experience, uh, we can look back and say, yeah, wow, a couple years ago, I wouldn't have been ready for a relationship like this, or a job like this, or this ability, whatever it may have been, that I wouldn't have been able to handle it, or I would have self-sabotaged it. Maybe there's a lot of resistance here for this individual, that they feel that they're inadequate, that they're not ready, that they're not of a match for this other individual. Uh, which is a shame, but time has its own clock for each one of us. Uh, Obviously, they're coming through eventually. I don't know when or how. I don't know why we need to pull cards on this. It's pretty self-explanatory. Uh, Seven of Wands, conviction. Uh, I don't want to blame the person here on the left, but I feel like they need a little bit of this. I feel like they know it. They know it's there. They know it's true, but no action. Given that idea of, oh, they get that little burst of energy and they're gonna do something with it, and then they don't. Two of Pentacles. Obviously, this match, this bond, this relationship is gonna bring balance to both parties. Uh, I personally believe, uh, we all have our own struggles, whether they're visible or not, and we can try to banish them and make them all go away. But I think some of them are always in there, regardless. And uh, that whole opposites attract, and I don't think it's like that. It's one party might be up here with whatever aspect, and the other person might be down here. And by coming together, it is that balance. They balance each other out naturally. It's a great match. It's probably what everyone dreams of having. Inseparable. They are one through that experience. A King of Wands, create a vision. Going back to that highly energetic beings, whether they are heavily in the spirituality or not, it doesn't matter. It is they're both holding a very potent energy, and when they come together, they can create amazing things. Sure, this could be very surface level, like a family and a beautiful home, but it's giving the idea of something much larger than that, that is quite expansive and necessary for the world to see. Queen of Swords reversed. Harsh judgment. A lot of people have a problem with this. People don't like to see people happy, sadly, and people don't like to see people creating things. People are really down in their own rut at times, and other people that succeed or move forward beyond that, they don't like. It did give the notion of possibly some energies trying to stop this. I don't know if it doesn't feel like it's gonna continue, or like it's impossible. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Uh, they can't they can't not stop it. It was a fated event. It's happening. It's real. It's going to happen. The delay is with the other individual feeling inadequate, not of equal match, and through that, uh, that might be a bit of projection in their mind. You know, I don't know. That felt weird. All of that right there. It was probably the energy. The Lovers reversed. Conflict. The only conflict that can happen in this relationship is uh, the other's insecurities or fears or worries that they bring in, which is pretty natural with any relationship. It's not like it's going to be destructive. It is just, uh, like I said, in any relationship, whatever we hold in here, we're bringing into that. Whether work, platonic, family, romantic, it is a natural thing. We bring that in, we project that out onto the other, versus uh, viewing it as us. So in this situation, this person is viewing the right side as above them or in another level, and they are inadequate in comparison. That is in them. That is their thoughts, their beliefs. Once they change that or see their value or stop comparing, the partnership can be and will be. We'll do one last card here. We can kind of see here with these two red lines here. We can look at that as a foundational point, and we can see over here on the left of that foundation's a little sparse. And I'm looking at it as internal foundation with our worth, our insecurities, who we are. Not quite sure what the S means. A Seven of Pentacles reversed, frustration. I think this is more or less for the person here on the left. Frustrated with themselves. Why can't I do this? Why can't I just take action on it? Why do I have to be in my head? Why do I have to be thinking the things that I think? Why do I have to allow them to make decisions for me and control me? Uh, it is stupid. I was hearing stupid, stupid, stupid. Uh, a lot of negative self-talk here, when really, uh, in this connection, it's just being yourself. It's being whoever you are. It's being, well, if you're watching, or whoever this is for. I don't know if it's the left person or the right person here. Regardless, it is, uh, you just be yourself. But that's really hard to do at times, because we all have our own things going on. I'm going to leave this here. This message is kind of all over the place. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe that's how this person's feeling. Very confused. Uh, all the way to this side, to that side, up and down, all over the place. Let me ground that energy, and just do the damn thing. Talk to y'all later. If this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you.